All right, so wonderful people, lovers of freedom. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to each and every one of you. Welcome back to Let's Talk TV, your one and only YouTube platform, where they're giving a back-to-back updates on how things they be, on how things they share for Biafra land and beyond. If you're joining us for the first time, remember to subscribe and turn on your notifications too. Also, remember to like and share this broadcast too. All right, my wonderful people, the latest one where they bust brains at the moment. Yes, be say yes, attention, you don't bust everywhere as Tinubu. Jagaban, the one and only Jagaban, don't go try to stop the one and only Biafra Liberation Army. Yes, my people, as we they get them so, yes, wait till they get be say Tinubu don't go deploy over 50,000 heavily armed Nigerian army straight to former Aba state to attack the Biafra Liberation Army and ESN due to the recent things that they've had about the outburst of Biafra Liberation Army in Aba. Yes, my people, now so he the hot, he go let you now understand. Say this particular man, waiting you want do, don't turn to, you don't enter another level, because I don't understand how a man like this would see a people that have been sent or that were sent to protect their own people from being killed or oppressed, innocent people oppressed, and you are sending more soldiers to Aba to go and do what exactly? My people, you don't bust to that area, just make you understand, you just make every single person understand. Say this man waiting in the try do, waiting in the always want do now to oppress Igbo people. Now waiting in plan B. That is what his plan has always been. He has never cared for or wanted to actually do anything that would benefit Igbo people in any way. The only thing he has seen or deemed fit is to come out from nowhere, oppress, extort, kill, and then use the resources of those same people that he is making to suffer to beneficial and to benefit himself. That is the only thing that this man has wanted to do. That is the only thing he has always wanted to do, and he's still doing it till now. My people, check it that this is what he has not said or done anything that would benefit. Check out in their own northern states, they are having the ISWAP members demolition, looking for ways to kill people in Brno. He will not send soldiers there to go and do the usual thing, because of course those same people doing things inside there are probably people that are linked with him or that are his people or whatever it is. But then what he will do properly is to send over 50,000 people to come to the southeast, to Aba, to come and do what? Just to come and make sure that the Biafra movement does not continue, or anything that is looking like the Biafra freedom, anything like that. He is making sure he is making sure that anything that looks like that would not even make sense, or will not even continue to work out at any point in time. That is the plan of this man. That is what he wants to do. That is his plan, and it just makes us understand that we cannot stay in this particular place any longer. We cannot keep staying in a place where we will always be oppressed, we will always be killed. Any single thing, there is nothing we would ever do that would be good. Everything we would do would always be looked at as evil, would never truly be accepted in a country like this. And I look at some people and they feel very, very relaxed when they see other people coming out and saying that we need to leave, and they are not moved to do the same thing that we are doing. It just means that these people do not understand the extent these set of people, the Northerners, are willing to go to make sure that they make us paid, to make sure that they let us suffer in this place while still using our own resources. Oh yeah, now let us go. They would not let us go, because they are using everything that they gain from the southeast. They know what they are gaining, and they are not ready to lose it. And they know that once they give us what we want, or what we've been aiming for, that means that they will no longer have access to every single natural resource or any mineral resource that we have been producing from our sides. A whole lot, my people, is what we do. Or is our land is very, very blessed. Thinking about it and talking about it, it's so blessed, and these people are benefiting from it in huge sums, and that is why they have rejected and refused. They have rejected and refused to let us go, and that is why we have found ourselves in situations like this. That is why we are where we are at the moment, because we have people like this there, and that is why we are not going to stop fighting for what we want, for what we need, for anything that would actually get us or make us stronger. No, that is why the PM is fighting tooth and nail to make sure that we do not stay any here any longer than we are supposed to be. No, we are not. We are not going to do that. We are going to make sure that we fight out and we are going to succeed no matter anything these people put against us. And yes, this is what is truly going to happen no matter what, no matter the challenge. And yes, my people, we are going to let you hear a broadcast from the PM BRGIE. Thank you.
Made some kind of comments, my people. Yes, he just came out and made some kind of comments concerning the civil war. My people, it doesn't really concern us. This particular ex-president, we know during his time, of course, when he ruled in the military time and came back again and ruled again the second time, he had enough time to do whatever I don't know whatever he's saying. But then, of course, the most important thing for us to have in our minds on is that we ourselves as Biafrans must do the needful. Okay, my people, he's talking about the Biafra war. Let us see what he has said. He says here, Olusegun Obasanjo, the former president of Nigeria, recently spoke at the conference on youth leadership titled Opportunities for Peace, Roles of the Youths in Conflict Prevention in Africa. He called on youths to be advocates of conversation over violence, highlighting the critical role that youths play in promoting peace. My people, I made this thing recently. I say we cannot go down if we are not, if you've not done the needful. We can. Peace is not even an option right now. If people have decided not to give us what we want, if you've decided not to give us a Mazen the Kano have decided not to give us our Biafra freedom, our Biafra referendum, peace is not an option. And so whatever you say now in a conference might be true and will be moved by gullible people that do not know what the true movement for the Biafra army or the true movement for the Biafra is. They are the ones that might look into it. But the true people know the reason why we've been fighting this hard and we've been fighting for this long. And that is those are the people that will not give up, or that will not be moved by these gullible speeches that he's making at this particular point. He said, according to him, according to Obasanjo's article, he said that the country has shown resiliency during the civil war by returning to the round table for settlement in spite of severe conflict. He exhorted the youths of today to adopt this mindset and convince those who lean violently to think twice. Additionally, he emphasizes the significance of fostering a culture of peace and empathy in the next generation. In Obasanjo's words, during the Civil War, we killed ourselves mercilessly and destroyed our best facilities, but we still came back to the round table to get the challenge resolved. Youth must develop the culture of peace, the culture of humanness, the culture of living the way God wants us to live. Okay, so now this is what he is advising them to do. But then to do what is needful, we Biafrans have always been people of peace. We have always wanted peace in our lives. Every single thing about us has always been about peace. We are not people of war. We do not want war. We have never ever wanted war. But then it is the situation people put us into that make us want to lean to war. Yeah, of course, that is the situation. We are not people of war. I don't know if he's trying to say that the war and everything that is happening now is how. No. The youths of nowadays, the Biafrans of nowadays, are leaning into war because that is what they have pushed us into. Because that is the situation they have pushed us into. We did not just wake up one day and decide to wake up and push ourselves into war. The reason why the Nigerian army and the Biafra Liberation Army, the BLA, are clashing 24/7 is because of the fact that they have refused to do the needful. They have refused to release our leader, Ohamadike Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Yes, that is why we are leaning into war. They have refused also to give us what we've been asking for the longest of times after the civil war. I believe you me, if they have given us what they want instead of leaning into the civil war, my people, I do not think we would have been here by now. I believe everywhere we would have been on their own. They would have been on their own. And we would be where we are because, of course, there is no need for any war and we would be happy with our state. And by now, I believe you me, the kind of progress we would have made would not be one to even be trifled with. But of course, na so e dey be, na so e dey hot. Once you come for these conferences, they will just make it look like everything that is happening now is our fault, because violence is not the answer. Aneku, aneku, aneku. None of this is going to make the real Biafrans turn away from what is needful. The people that cannot be turned, cannot be swayed by these gullible talks, they know the real fight, and they are not going to give us. And so on that particular note, nothing of such can make us give up on our fight or stop doing whatever it is we've been doing ever since. And so because of that, we'll keep on fighting and doing the needful no matter what. So yes, my people, this is where we've come to the end of this particular broadcast. Thank you for joining us. Remember to subscribe and turn on your notifications too. Thank you.